Did you know that Harry said he receives messages from Diana through Meghan? The renowned royal writer Tom Bower revealed that Prince Harry is convinced that his late mother has been sending messages to his wife for quite some time. Remain relevant. I believe it's Meghan who is making Harry believe in this nonsense. I'm not a psychology expert, but I think we can say that this obsession might be causing mental issues for him.
Never before heard audio recordings of Princess Diana are being released 26 years after her death. There's a new documentary coming out called Diana, the rest of her story, and we're going to be hearing straight from Diana about struggles with mental health, about her two boys, and about her troubled relationship with her stepmother, Reign. These audio recordings happened between Princess Diana and her friend James Colthurst, where they were having a 7-hour conversation while she was still married to Prince Charles. I guess King Charles now. With Diana's approval, the recordings were given to Andrew Morton, who then wrote the best-selling book, Diana, Her True Story. And now we're getting a chance to hear more from the 7-hour conversation, and Andrew told Good Morning America that he believes people hearing Diana's voice in the newly released recordings will give them a deeper sense of who she really was. There was a documentary released back in 2017 where we got to hear some of the recordings from Princess Diana, and it's that same executive producer that's releasing another documentary where we get to hear more from that conversation. What's interesting is one of the audios, Princess Diana talks about how Prince Charles didn't speak to her mom ever since Harry's christening. She says, "My husband won't even talk to mommy, barely, because at Harry's christening, Charles went up to her and said, 'You know, we're so disappointed. We thought it'd be a girl.'" Diana said, and mommy snapped his head off and said, "You should realize how lucky you are to have a child that's normal." Diana continued by saying, and ever since that day, a shutter has come down, and that's what he does when he gets somebody answering back at him, so to speak. Obviously, we know right now that King Charles and Prince Harry are not on speaking terms, but it's kind of crazy to hear how far back he's been disappointed of Harry. Now, I know there might be people that say, hasn't she been through enough? Leave her alone. But she recorded that 7-hour conversation for it to be heard. I don't know about you, but I'm actually really eager to watch the documentary.
The pond, the one who left the royal cage for a life of freedom, who lives in a huge multi-million-pound mansion. He was born a multi-millionaire, left his family a multi-millionaire, and has since earned millions from various book and interview deals. He's got 2 carefree children. He has got none of the duties, the responsibilities. This guy doesn't even have a job. Yet every year that goes by and every time we see Harry, he is looking more and more miserable. He cannot even bring himself to smile when he's in front of cameras, when he's in front of film crews. So I can only imagine what he's like behind the scenes, hopefully giving Meghan hell. See, I used to think it was just Meghan sucking the life out of him. I really did. I often called her a succubus because we can all see Harry has somewhat deteriorated since the happiest day of his life. But I also believe, whilst she is no doubt a very negative influence on him, I mean, having a wife that pretends she's your dead mother reincarnated would mess with even the stoutest of minds. But then anybody with a brain cell would have walked away the moment that their girlfriend started wearing their dead mother's perfume, dressing like her, posing like her, and then also trying to commune with her spirit at her gravesite, asking for guidance. That's the shit that gets people killed in horror films. Harry clearly has the survival skills of a potato. But despite Meghan clearly nurturing what I will call some serious mental health issues in Harry, it's clear that he loves her. You would think now that he walked away from royal life, although strangely he's now pretending that he's still part of it, but he left with his wife and his child, who then went on to have another child. They live in a beautiful-ish mansion, if that's your thing, in California. He has near permanent sunshine every day. You would think that Harry would be radiating nothing but pure joy and happiness, but he isn't. Harry clearly is not thriving. In fact, he seems to be getting worse each year that goes by. And I think it's actually down to his obsession and jealousy over his brother. That, to me, has become so bad. I wouldn't blame Prince William if he got an official restraint.
This pilgrimage is more than a ritual. It's a plea for understanding, a desperate attempt to bridge the gap between what was lost and from their shared experiences and their unwavering commitment to forging their own path. The message from the medium, whether a true communication from Diana or simply a reflection of Harry's deepest hopes, serves as a touchstone, a reminder that love transcends even the boundaries of life and death. In the end, perhaps that is the greatest comfort of all, the belief that those we have lost are never truly gone, that their love continues to shape our lives in ways both seen and unseen. Harry's story is a testament to the enduring power of love, of hope, of the human spirit's capacity to heal. It is a reminder that even in the darkest moments there is light to be found, if only we are willing to look for it. The path ahead is uncertain, but Harry walks it with courage, with Meghan by his side and the memory of his mother in his heart. He knows there will be obstacles, setbacks, moments of doubt, but he also knows that he is not alone. The whispers from beyond may never provide all the answers he seeks, but they offer something just as valuable. The reassurance that he is loved, that he is understood, that he is not defined by the mistakes of the past. In the quiet moments when the world is still and the only sound is the beating of his own heart, Harry finds peace, not in certainty, but in the acceptance of uncertainty. He knows that grief will never fully disappear, that the ache of loss will always be a part of him. But he also knows that love endures, that the bonds forged in life are not easily broken by death. For all of us, the search for meaning in the face of loss is a universal journey. We may walk different paths, ask different questions, seek comfort in different ways. But the longing for connection, for understanding, for a sense of peace, is something we all share. Harry's story is a reminder that it's okay to seek answers, to reach out to the unknown, to hope for a sign that those we love are still with us. It is a reminder that even in the midst of grief, there is room for hope, for healing, for new beginnings. The whispers from beyond may be faint, but they are enough. Enough to keep us moving forward. Enough to remind us that we are not alone. Enough to give us the courage to face whatever comes next. And so, as the rain continues to fall outside, as the candles burn low and the shadows lengthen, Harry and Meghan sit together, silent, contemplative, united by love and loss and the unbreakable bond of family. The journey is far from over. There will be more questions, more challenges, more moments of doubt, but there will also be moments of joy, of connection, of unexpected grace. In the end, that is what matters most, the willingness to keep searching, to keep hoping, to keep loving, even when the answers remain just out of reach. For Harry, for Meghan, for all of us who have loved and lost, the whispers from beyond are a reminder that the story is not over. There is still more to discover, more to learn, more to cherish. And so we walk on, one step at a time, guided by memory, by hope, by the enduring power of love.